Welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to install graphics. So I'm going to set up the camera and show you how to install on this side. We're pretty overcast today, but I think I'll be able to get it done. So stay tuned. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Alright guys, welcome back. We're gonna install these graphics real quick. If you like and subscribe, stay tuned to the channel. I'm gonna have an upcoming video on headlight restoration with a Cerakote kit. I've got a super clean giveaway coming up, but today we're gonna install these rocker panel graphics by American Trucks, as you saw on the other side. So you want to lay out your graphic. Alright, first thing is you want to make sure your panel's clean. If you saw my last videos, I just cleaned my truck, so it's good. We're just going to wipe it down real quick. I have the tool they provided, a squeegee with the graphic, so we're going to use that. I have a X-Acto knife, a pair of scissors, and I have some Automotive tape. First is just lay out a couple pieces of tape kind of where I'm going to be putting it. This is designed, you know, it's heavier here, so this is going to be my front bottom, and I want to hit where it goes into the fender so that it's completely hidden, like it's coming out from the fender itself. So I'm going to kind of lay it up here. I'm going just under my ridge, and then I want to make sure that this top corner is going to fall underneath the fender. So that's pretty close there. And I'm going to go to my other side. All I'm trying to do is get my initial hang up done. This is the hardest part. And you could use painter's tape, frog tape, you know, anything like that. Just something that's not too aggressive. You don't want to use like masking tape or duct tape or anything like that, because that's going to be too aggressive on the vinyl. Alright, so we're still good there, and this is, we're going to trim all that off. That's why we have the X-Acto knife. We want to hit about halfway, okay? So we're going to come right here and do like that, and then we can pull this one off. Now I'm doing a wet application because I am by myself. It makes it a lot easier. Once you set that, you want to make sure that this is still going to hit where you need it to, which that's looking good. Alright. So from here, kind of smooth it out. I want it to hit right here. And you'll see why in a little bit. Now to the fun part. This is just water with a few drops of Dawn dish soap. You're gonna spray your surface. Then carefully remove your paper, and I do recommend that you spray the sticker as well while you're doing this. That prevents it from sticking to itself. This is the tricky part. Going to take and run our squeegee basically in the middle of the vinyl to run it all the way up and into There. Now you're making sure that you remove all the water that's underneath it. You see the water coming out, and get it tucked in tight. Same with the going down. You want to get all that water out of there, and that's also going to help remove any bubbles. Now I'm tucking it in tight to here, all up on this edge. Then we're going to take our X-Acto knife and carefully trim in that groove. Remove your excess, and then go back and tuck it in underneath. And I want to make sure that all my water's good and then it's tight. That's looking good. Take your rag and just wipe off the excess here, and it's going to help push anything that you might have missed. We got to trim the joint, so carefully. You don't want to cut into your paint, so you're going to angle like this, and you're shaving the vinyl right alongside the paint. This is very tricky. Be careful. You don't want to cut into your paint, but you just find that little edge and you let the blade ride on it. If you angle it, that's going to cut it very, very close to the panel, and there's a benefit to that. So we got one side, now we got to come in and do this other side. Again, make sure that it's stuck good. It'll adhere better as it dries, okay? So this is a trickier part. But what'll happen is if you trim it right, you're gonna see the paint, the rolled part of the door, okay? That's what you want. You don't want it hanging over that edge, or stuff will catch on it. Is cut in the middle of this door. And that's why I taped it there, so that we have two separate sides now. That way we'll come back and line this side up to this, and now we're going to do the rest of this half. Because we're going to do this whole piece now in one shot, alright? So, water, got our rag handy, everything's right by us. Spray our panel. We're going to remove this whole sticker, or the whole backing, and as I do it, I try to spray some on the sticker as well. You don't want to touch the sticker too much. You get fingerprints on it. If you wear gloves, that's fine. Make sure you wear like a nitrile or latex glove if you do. Just don't touch a lot of the sticker. We're going to lay it down from the middle of the sticker. This will eliminate the majority of your bubbles. It's going to do a nice straight layout right to the end. Obviously, some are easier than others. Big, wide ones can get tricky. That whole piece is complete. Now just come back, wipe it all down good. If you see any bubbles in there, which I don't have any, it looks great. But if you do have any, try to get those worked out while you can. Otherwise, if they're in there after they dry, you can take a needle or a pin and just very lightly poke in the center of it and touch it, and that'll lay it down. However, if you can get the bubbles out while you're installing, that's the best time to do so. Alright, so now we don't want to start over here because we want to line up here and make sure that everything's good. So we're going to come, and that's why we have this. This is our center strip. That's going to keep it, you know, we're going to go to here and then we'll finish it out from there. So remove this little piece here. Let's make sure this is taped down good. Alright, spray your sticker. And now we want to make sure that we're pretty well lined up here. We can push everything this way and make adjustments on the other side if we need to. I want to make sure I'm lined up here so that everything runs correctly, and that looks good. Alright, get our bubbles out of that. Now see, we still have all the excess in the middle. That's okay. We're going to fix that at the end. Alright, now we can remove the rest of this stuff and finish this way. Weather's not being my friend today, so let's get this on there. Alright, simple again, right in the middle. Now, I don't recommend that you do this in the sun. However, once it's finished, put it into the sun, and that's really going to dry it. We have just wet, rainy weather, which doesn't hurt me. We're doing a wet application anyway. So that is pretty much installed. I hope you guys enjoy the content on the channel. It's starting to sprinkle on me now. And that is that, guys. Do your final checks, make sure your seam is good. Wipe everything one more time. And if you were in good weather, sunny, it'll dry it out quickly. For me, it's going to take a little longer because it's starting to rain. See? Alright, that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is how to install rocker panel graphics. AmericanTrucks.com is where I got those. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day, everybody. I just barely got everything picked up, and this is, yeah. Radar was saying nothing for like 4 hours. It's raining. But they're on there. The rain won't hurt anything. And hopefully the sun will come out and get everything good and dry. However, they installed great, so they should be fine. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Just remember, it doesn't rain all the time.